Hello, everybody. Stephanie Grams, and I'm just trying to get situated here. Today is August 29th, 2021, and we are coming to a close with our August 2021 series with how to start a sewing business from home. Basically, if you have a sewing business, you could probably use some of this information, but the majority of individuals I speak to are those that are new or aspiring to start a memory bear and sentimental sewing business. So, again, I can't offer legal advice or tax advice. I can just share my story and what I had to do to get my company up and running. And so today is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Today's our 5th day out of 7. And so hopefully you have followed along with the playlist. If not, I'll leave it on YouTube for a little while longer. An update on my ebook, it will be coming down in September, which is just a few days away. And then it will only be available to my online students and to my past students. If you're watching this, sorry if I make you dizzy. I'm done messing with the camera now. Just know that you are part of my alumni and you will receive a discount. This information is in my newsletter. The newsletter is free and it is at stephaniegrams.com. This video is actually taped live through YouTube in case you're watching it somewhere else. So there's no editing. Whatever mess ups I do, they're there, they're online. It's just how it's going to be. I'd rather see somebody be real and authentic than have a bunch of edits done. But that's just me and my personal view on things. Okay, so I'll stop touching the camera now. And I need to fix that. Sorry. Okay, so today we're talking about branding your sewing business. I have seen a lot of needle and thread logos, because you're sewing, right? I see a lot of sewing machine icons and things like that. I think that's fine. I think it's a personal preference, to be honest with you. I think they're cute. I really like to see the more unique logos. And so if you need help with that, I can definitely point you in the right direction. All right, so for our branding tip list, and this is not all inclusive, so please don't leave a nasty comment telling me I forgot something, because I'm telling you now, this is not an exhaustive list whatsoever. This is something to get you started on the right foot, that way you don't waste time later rebranding your business. And hopefully this is useful information for you. All right, so choose your brand colors. When we see the golden arches, we already know who that is, and that's all from branding, right? We see, think about all the fast food or restaurants. What about the beauty products? They're all branded. So you need to do the same thing for your company. So choose your brand colors and whatever colors that your target customers seem to enjoy. Some customers like the bright, vivid colors, while others like neon, and then some prefer muted. And think about those with the disability of being colorblind. So that is a unique ability, I like to call it. And colorblind individuals can't see color tones. I worked for a gentleman that owned a printing company when I lived in Florida, and he happened to be colorblind. And so when I made the Excel sheet for him, I could not use colors. So that took a unique twist on some of the graphics that I needed to do for the Excel sheet. Anyways, keep in mind that maybe some of your customers are colorblind, and think about that for your website also. All right, design your logo. A logo is like a picture or maybe your initials, that type of thing. And, it can be just whatever it is that you want it to be. There's I don't know that there's a wrong way to pick your logo. All right. Create a tagline. There are several tagline ideas that I share with my students. They're not copyrighted as far as I've researched, and I didn't see any copyrights whatsoever. And if I share it with you, you can use it. So there you go. And if you're going to use business cards, now remember there's the printed business cards, but there is also a digital business card, and I use both. I try to keep the fonts the same. So when I'm branding, I'm trying to keep the same colors across everything, from the flyers I use as handouts for my upcoming classes to the paper postcards that I mail out to past and present and potential customers for direct mailing. I try to keep the same colors and fonts and graphics and logo on everything. So when I say everything, I'm talking about my website, my paper business cards, my digital business card, my flyers, everything. Everything that has to do with my LLC, I try to keep the same across the board. All right. This kind of ties in with what I just said, but your product packaging, you can go into extravagant packaging. Have you seen some of these custom printed tissue paper, ribbons, mailing boxes? I mean, I could go crazy with that stuff. But then I look at the price and I'm like, I don't want to make that expense. That's basically a luxury. And my clients or customers don't want to have to foot the bill for that. And I'm not going to take it out of my profit. So I just kind of don't do that stuff. There is certain things that I do at home that I custom print myself. And that is a lesson that I teach in my classes. And I actually show video of how to do this and the links to where you can purchase these items and things like that. So branding doesn't have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to be expensive, but you want it to set off a tone that you are a professional business owner and that you do care about the message that you're conveying to your customers, right? Saying that, your logos, your fonts, again, they don't have to be anything excuse me, expensive. You don't have to pay a graphic designer if you know the basics of how to design things. I've said this before. I'll keep saying it till I find something better. Excuse me. But Canva.com is my favorite go-to for graphic designs. I've used other programs, I've used other software, and Canva just to me has been the easiest to use with the most free functions and options that I have been able to find. Years ago, I used something called PicMonkey, and then they had updated the software, and I just could not find my way around that. So then I found Canva.com, and no, I'm not sponsored. I used a free version. They do offer a temporary trial, like a free trial to their pro, and I really enjoyed using that. But my company is not where I would like it to be in order to pay for that yearly subscription yet, or membership. So right now I went back to using the free options, and it's fantastic. I love using that. But anyways, do you have any other ideas for your branding? Do you have a go-to software that you like, that you would like to post in the comments to share with other individuals? I'd love to know what works for you, and hopefully you're able to take some of these tips that I've shared so far in the last week of August 2021 and used it for your sewing business. I just want to ask a favor. no matter when you're seeing this, if you use the hashtag replay, that's awesome. Let me know the month and date, the year that you see any of my videos. That'll tell me how long it took for them to get seen. And also, I have the free newsletter at stephaniegrams.com. Please, join that newsletter, and that's where I keep all of the updates. I mean, my business changes so quickly. So, another thing, if you could do me a favor and give me a like and subscribe to my channel, that'd be great. If you're interested in the 1,000 subscriber YouTube giveaway, please join my newsletter, because that's where I share all of the details about how you can enter to win and all the rules and all of that. So again, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope your week starts off on the right foot. Bye, guys.